Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Jason Galvin, no longer announcer here. Let's make him driver of the number 44 Delong racing machine. Dude, I gotta admit, you know, you always talk the talk, you know, but tonight you walked the walk, picking up top 5 in your first ever race.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Jeff. You know, I expected, I didn't expect, but I was hoping to maybe get a top 10. I said top 8 before the race just because I knew there'd probably be a little bit of attrition. But never in my life did I expect that I'd pull a top 5. And I was in 4th in the last lap, and the car started cutting out. Hopefully I didn't hurt it because it was about, the water temp was through the roof, and it was cutting out the last 5 laps. So I think it was just vapor locking, but I hope I didn't burn anything up or hurt it. But man, I had a ton of fun out there. Thanks to Andrew Porter for wrecking his grandpa on lap 1 and giving me 2 free spots.
Yeah, that was good.
I appreciate that. Thanks to Andrew Porter for holding his brakes. I already showed your grandpa the video, but I went to the outside of you guys. I was just praying that you didn't let go of your brakes and back into me. It worked out very well. Thanks for, by the way, thanks for wrecking on the first lap of my racing career right in front of me. That made me feel real good. Let me tell you what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Green flag, green flag. Inside, they're wrecking in front. And then Steve didn't say anything. See, Steve Mason, Tommy's dad, spotting for me.
Steve, where are you?
Because he didn't know what they were doing, what the Porters and Smiths were doing.
We didn't. No one did.
Nobody did. They didn't know what they were doing. That's why they wrecked each other.
Right.
I'm sitting there like, where do I go? Where do I go? I'm going to follow Bobby. And then Bobby at the last second just turns left, and all I saw was green. And I was like, all right, I'm going right. There looks like an opening there.
You know what?
It was a lot of fun.
You know what I love about this?
What?
All right, you do iRacing all the time. Right. This sounds exactly like one of your stories from iRacing. This guy went that way, this guy went that way, and I went whoop right around him. Dude, hey, did iRacing help out tonight?
A little bit. You know where it helped out more than anything? It's going to sound really weird, but the first time I got in the car Thursday night, I knew kind of what to expect. Like when the car got loose, and when I hit the lines, it pitched like it does in the game. When the car got sideways, if I just let the wheel go a little and let it straighten itself, it would. I didn't have to overcorrect, and yeah, you know, I think it helped. And plus, when you know you have idiots on iRacing who wreck each other constantly, it totally prepared me for lap 1. Good job, Porter. I totally prepared me for lap 1 because they wreck in lap 1 all the time in iRacing. So.
Yeah. And I think actually Richie Altman knew that this was Jason's first race because it looked like he just kind of spun out for the hell of it.
Yeah, Richie was never really. I saw Richie's car sideways, and then it just went up, and I was like, all right, cool. And then that's when I saw all the green stuff in front of me. There's lots of green cars in front of me. Don't you guys know green's supposed to be an unlucky racing color?
Considering the same paint job, same numbers wrecked with each other, you know?
Well, yeah, and Bobby was in front of me blocking my view, and that's a green car, too.
Another green car, yeah.
Yeah, lots of green.
You got to be careful, but, yeah, you know, you were talking about it. You were in 4th place on the last lap. You almost came home with a 4th, but still top 5. Delong just got around you. What is it like working with these guys?
You know, it was a lot of fun. This is a class act organization here with the Delongs. They're one of the people who helped me get into working on cars here, and helped me at least move up a little bit and get connected with you and Tommy. And yeah, and kind of launched my whole announcing career. But I can't thank them enough. Rich and Richie and Dennis and Debbie and the whole crew. Jason, Gary Reed came off the track in first practice for the Super Stocks, and all the wiring shorted, and it didn't look like we were even going to get back out until qualifying. And they thrashed on the thing to get all the wiring changed, oil line changed, just so I can go run some practice laps before qualifying. They made great adjustments for the car before the race. When I told them what it was doing, they made some adjustments to free it up for me. And the thing was just a missile. I mean, I couldn't have been anybody. I was 0.7 of a second quicker in the race, and I wasn't qualifying, which blew me away even. So I can't thank the DeLongs, all their sponsors, all their companies enough. Toyota Speedway at Irwindale for letting me do this. You guys for getting me in here. Larry Naston for not wrecking me in the middle of the race when he was talking to me. I appreciate that. And Gordon, everybody involved here, lugnuts.com. Man, it was an awesome night. It was a ton of fun. Hopefully we'll get to do it again sometime. I don't know when, but man, it was a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Was tonight a dream come true for you?
It was. You know, I grew up a lifelong race fan, and my whole life I was going to get into a car, and it was one of those deals where we didn't, you know, family didn't have the money for it or whatever. Yeah, it was. I mean, when Rich called me 3 weeks ago and asked me to race this race, I was like, no way. The whole week I was waiting for something to go wrong. Thursday night it overheated. Actually, let's start. 2 weeks ago, Gary blew the car up. He didn't blow the car up, but the engine blew. So they put a new engine in it. It overheats on Thursday. And then tonight or today, you know, first practice, the thing's burning up.
It was raining today, by the way.
And it was raining this morning. I was like, dude, everything is working against me. But it was a dream come true. It couldn't have been any more fun. And again, I just got to thank everybody. Steve Mason, by the way, now I know why everybody says he's the best spotter at the track, because Tommy's dad, man, he kept me calm. He worked me through things. He talked me around cars. That pass I put on Bobby Desrov on the 5th or 6th lap, that was all Steve. He was the one I bonsai'd it way too quick, and Steve was like, no, you got to back it up. You got to turn it down and go. And he did a great job. So thanks to everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Wait till you see the video.
Just wait till you see the video, everyone. He had his own TV crew out here because, you know, low budget TV just wasn't enough for a night like this. But dream come true for Jason Galvin. Congratulations.
Thanks, Jeff. It's a lot of fun.